Alright, YouTube, what is up? Today I'm a bit earlier. It's actually sunlight, as you can see behind me, behind this freaking black punching bag. But yeah, I'm kind of currently just sitting down, kind of chilling. But anyway, I wanted to do this a bit earlier just because I hate doing it in the middle of the night because I can't talk out loud and it's really annoying. But we're here, another Friday, another update. We got through another week. Honestly, I haven't really gone too deep into work, and that's how it's going to be for the next 3 weeks because school is really freaking up my productivity right now and my progress. But it's just a decision that I basically had to make. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on how that is going, but right now I'm not really working much, but I'm still making sure to put in at least 30 to an hour a day of work to progress my iteration on my offer and to at least move the needle a little bit, even if it's not by much. But if I just didn't do it for like the next 3 weeks, I would probably go nuts. So that's where I'm at right now. No clients, no nothing, just waiting currently and studying for like this big school exam I have for uni, which is just annoying. But that's what I'm kind of like focused on, I guess. And oh yeah, that's what I want to mention. Basically, to just kind of update you what I've been doing in regards to my offer, I'm going to be doing something related to, not directly with like appointment setting, because I've realized that I'm just really good at messaging people for some reason, and I can just do it without thinking. I can like do it manually, and it's also stuff that I can learn how to get results comfortably. And I want to do that because I kind of enjoy the Instagram inbound side of things. For some reason, I've literally like laid out in the last 1 to 2 weeks, like, okay, what do I want to do? VSLs, emails, ads, this kind of stuff. And this was just something that I kind of enjoyed and was good at as well. And I want to kind of like find the crossroads, you know? So hopefully this works out. This is the offer. I've iterated a bunch of what I want to do. There are a couple of other things I may want to try, but this is something that I'm also a little excited about, mainly because it's something that it's a system for value delivery that I created myself working for one of my clients. So that's actually pretty cool, and I'm excited to do it and see how it does. And main part of it is like appointment setting, but using AI. That is kind of like my new opportunity, so I hope it crushes with outreach. We'll see. And I also finished my lead sourcing SOP, so I'll hire someone to source leads for me. So I'll just send outreach and get clients, take calls. That's the goal. So that's going to be awesome. Hopefully it crushes, like I said. Maybe it won't. Who knows? We'll see. Only God knows. But Jesus, it's super windy outside. Anyway, what I wanted to also say is, like, a huge part of what I realized is, and I know I'm just kind of yapping, but there aren't really any updates to my journey. I've just been kind of like doing this, like, useless, low leverage schoolwork. But I just want to yap a little bit to what I've been doing in regards to outreach and get into the specifics a little bit more. So what I've been focused on is I've realized, and some of the other guys in this coaching program in CopyLead, like, they struggle with the same thing, which is on Instantly, which is like the software for automating cold outreach. It struggles to send Loom embeds for some reason. There's like the problems with the HTML like code or whatever, and it sometimes doesn't work for the leads, which is hence why it may be the reason why I had such low KPIs for my last system. Because there's something I'm not, I guess, aware of that's causing it to like screw up whenever I send outreach. And it's not for every single lead, it's just for some leads, right? So there's the first thing. The second thing, I realized that there's some problem with ESP tracking on Instantly, which is basically, I source a lot of the emails for the leads for like Yahoo and Outlook. And that's why when I tested it, 10 to 13% of the emails I sent, Jesus, that was freaking weird, landed in spam. So that's another thing that caused me to lose a lot of the KPIs. Those two things, and maybe some other issues that I'm not aware of, but I think these two things are really something that kind of kept me down whenever I did send outreach, and I just couldn't figure it out. I just didn't understand why this was happening. I thought it was the offer, the leads, and whatever, but I think it was this. I don't know. It may not have been. I'll never know, because I want to try smartlead.ai, which is like similar to Instantly, but apparently it has higher deliverability. So I'm hoping that I can do the same outreach on there as well. And if not, then I'll go back to Instantly and try to fix the issues on there. But I think I'm gonna first test Smartlead AI, or I may first try Instantly. We'll see. Over time, I will decide about that. But this is kind of where I'm at. Just trying to like figure out how to do this, because it really sucks when the software is just freaking you up with no reason. I think it's something to do with the way they update their softwares or something. But on the other hand, I also know people who run the same exact system on Instantly, but it works. So I don't know what the issue is. It's really weird. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. So just trying to find I guess choosing between those two softwares to automate outreach. And the reason I want to do that is because sending those emails manually takes like 2 hours. So I have to automate it somehow, because I ain't doing that. That's just so low leverage. So that's the first thing, working on the outreach system. The second thing is I'm working really deeply on value delivery and figuring out how to create a good system. I have frameworks laid out, templates, everything. So hopefully this offer will be it. But again, I need clients to test everything. And the third thing is, the third thing is that I'm doing a lot of like accounting stuff right now, like taxes, which is really annoying, and it takes up a lot of my time. But it's a skill that it's really important to learn, and it at least has to do something with money. So I'd rather do the boring admin accounting tasks all day long than school, because that's just useless. It doesn't move me forward, doesn't progress me. With accounting, even though it's boring, at least I learn about money, right? I learn about how to pay taxes, how to sort them, how to deal with money. It's just so much more useful than the freaking, I don't know, whatever we do in school. I don't even care. So that's kind of where I'm at. These updates for the next 3 weeks will be kind of similar. Maybe there will be some epiphany I'll have in regards to sending outreach, so that'll be interesting. But besides that, I've been good. I've been productive. Losing a bit of time here and there. Like, of course, I'm not perfect, but I feel like I'm progressing in terms of like mindset and actual understanding of what I'm doing. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Nothing really more I can talk about. That's pretty much it, all I've been doing all this week. So yeah, I've been yapping for 8 minutes. Wow, that's longer than usual. But I think I'm gonna actually start making these videos a bit more longer as well, because I want to get into the specifics a little bit more of what I've actually been doing in the business, because I don't really talk about it. I just say like, okay, I did this, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter, right? So I think I'm gonna start making them a little bit longer, like 8-10 minutes plus, and seeing how I can kind of like educate you. So what I'll be doing from now is going into depth of what I've been doing and what happened, right? Why it happened, and then breaking down how I can avoid it. And in the same instance, teaching you guys this lesson as well on how to avoid the same. Now, this probably may not be the most valuable thing you see, but if you're watching this, if you're watching my journey and you're enjoying it, you may learn a thing or two, because this is very niche stuff, very specific, that you won't find online. I'm not saying not anywhere, but not in like bulks, because people are focused on helping people solve kind of more like general problems, so they can target a vast number of audience. But if you're a copywriter and you want to get clients, you struggle with outreach, then I'm going to give you some real deep specific knowledge that I learned, which is hopefully going to be valuable too. So yeah, either way, that's it for me. I'm probably going to upload this later today at night. I'm going to go for a run as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.